everybody? This is the one and only Heavy Metal 95 here. Once again, we got a brand new metal song history video for today. So, today we're going to be talking about the debut song from the extreme metal bands, of how they were the pioneers of how they invented black metal, and that's how the early progressions of how the earliest involvements of thrash metal in the mix as well. Yep. And this time, this is going to be about the song, and this is from the band Venom, with their first debut single, released in 1981, In League with Satan. The song, the song which is right off of the very first album from Venom, Welcome to Hell. This is the very first album from Venom. So, we're going to be talking about the song In League with Satan by Venom, because now that you mentioned it as well, because when the band Venom had recorded In League with Satan as their earliest songs by April of 1980, as considering how this accords to the vocalist and the bassist of the band Venom, Kronos, which is Conrad Land himself. Considering that Venom originally recorded the demo tape called Demon, when Conrad Land had to convincing Mickey Sweeney, who is the Impulse Studios engineer, to do a short recording session of how they got half a day in the studio for free. When they recorded 3 tracks that ended up appearing in the album from the first Venom album, Welcome to Hell, such as Angel Dust, Raise the Dead, and Red Light Fever. So, but apparently though, recommending Neat Records to releasing a hit single. By October 1980, as Venom came back to the studio when they had the affordable 50 pounds demos, when they allowed the band to have 4 hours in the studio recording many live songs on a 2-track master for 50 British pounds. Whenever they had, when considering that Kronos was unable to get the money though for the whole thing as well, yeah. Especially for, this was the session when Venom first recorded the song In League with Satan and Live Like an Angel, according to Mantas, Jeffrey Dunn himself, because he wrote Live Like an Angel, as considering that Kronos would fulfill the vocal duties for the songs. Yep. Allowing Clive Archer to go off stage for the costume change for the next song. Everything for the whole. A classic rock enthusiast, Barton, would have to do for, consider that Venom's now a 3-piece band after Clive Archer left the band Venom for obvious reasons. So, yep. They had to work with Steve Thompson, who is the record producer. They had the final production for the label. Whenever Venom had recorded 3 tracks like Angel Dust, Live Like an Angel, and In League with Satan, Neat Records had been fonded for In League with Satan as the debut lead single, with Angel Dust left off the single, considering it only appeared on the Neat compilation album Leadweight. However, the lyrics in the song, like "In League with Satan" by Venom, it's like a combination with how they blended heavy metal with punk rock and speed metal. However, this is becoming the first proto black metal song with these aggressive satanic lyrics in its own little way, with these backmasking technique. Especially on the original vinyl, like where you hear it like reversed, like when Conrad Lant was saying, "Satan raised in hell, I'm gonna burn your soul, crush your bones, I'm gonna make you bleed, you're gonna bleed for me," can be heard. Because they wanted to make the song like, it's just basically like these, how they use those backmasking technique for the song like "In League with Satan" by Venom, is that because they wanted to make the song sounded very much more evil, and those drumming rhythms sound like a percussive, like tribal rhythm from Abaddon, as the drum riff, how these fast tempo. Considering that the song has a mid-tempo, this has influencing Jeffrey Dunn's passion for for his favorite bands such as Kiss. Conrad Lant explained out that the writing of the song "In League with Satan" is basically a lot more similar and more different than "God of Thunder" by Kiss as well. Considering Jeffrey Dunn has wanted to have a guitar solo with just a bunch of single sustained notes with some feedback, like the noise and all that. There are some like these like lyrical themes for whatever you wanted to come by on the song, like "In League with Satan." Like, because some of those lyrics are really dark. Like, "I'm in league with Satan, I was raised in hell, I walk the streets of Salem amongst the living dead." It's just basically how the character partnering with Satan as a demon, how it traversing Salem, which is the town made for its famous witch trials during the 17th century, in those lyrics, as well as other lyrics like "with the goat of Mendes at his left hand." So it's basically, it's a common thing for what Venom had, these like those satanic lyrical things of how the whole satanic lyrics for the way of how considered Venom has it. And the song mentioned in the lyrics, "I Love the Dead," was originally mentioned in the lyrics, how it's referenced to the song "I Love the Dead" by Alice Cooper, considering, which is right off of this as well. Because I just wanted to come by for, and we may never have for, as well as other dark lyrics to state it out, saying, "No one prayed for Sodom as the people fled." Considering they mention the biblical city of Sodom in those lyrics for the song like "In League with Satan" by Venom. Because I just wanted to say those to the lyrical characteristics, like "I bear the devil's mark" in the lyrics of the song "In League with Satan." It's about the character who's partnered as a demon has marking the devil on it, initiates in those lyrics in the song "In League with Satan" by Venom. And killing the newborn babies and tearing its flesh, which is mentioned in the lyrics, It's basically of how to the whole dark. Those lyrics are a lot very darker whenever they do this. At the end of the song, these lyrics were played reverse, like, better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. I'm in league with Satan. You're going to burn in hell and I want your soul. These are those lyrics that were the first line, referencing to John Milton's Paradise Lost. Especially in those lyrics, it's to this whole satanic reverse as well. Because considering that this is the most darkest song from Venom, because I just wanted to come by for this typical Proto Black metal song, being the debut single off of this album here as well. People genuinely think as well. Now, if this was Monstrance Clock by Ghost, then I would have been compelled for another songs, if there's anything with, or Year Zero either, of all things, because then if have this on full blast, if you ever. But it's the song In League with Satan by Venom. Considering that this song is a lot very dark for being a debut single, with the song Live Like an Angel on the B-side to the song In League with Satan. Consider that this song has been ended up appearing on their album Welcome to Hell, because I just wanted to come by for all this as well. Yeah, and the whole developments of how this song has its, considering the first black metal song, of how they development in death metal, thrash metal, and extreme metal, before we had other bands like Metallica and Slayer and Megadeth and Merciful Fate, Creator, Sodom, Destruction, any other heavy metal band that has all this as well. However, this is the most earliest ways of how considering for that as well. Most other metal bands have covered In League with Satan by Venom in general, because that's for the whole thing. According to Pouncey, Edwin Pouncey of Sounds wrote in a review, version are totally corrupt, and while this place of the demon-riddled Kinker pales in the comparisons to the version they laid down and sent the king of Kerrang, it still makes the best listening of this genre, since Iron Man and by Black Sabbath, as for the rest of you, wake up at the front. That's how he stated out in a review. Considered the whole success and the positive reception for the single, what Neat Records wanted to record all the material for Venom when they originally recorded the song being on the album Welcome to Hell, along with other specific songs like 1000 Days of Sodom as the timeless satanic onslaughts, as well as references Live Like an Angel as a rounding out as for the album in a bombastic fashion for the album, like how Venom did. And in the end, this song has been revealed ended up on the first album on the 1st of December 1981. The song is very dark, it's very good for any metal song to listen to, and the guitars are good as well. 10 out of 10 for this metal song. So that's going to be it for my video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Hit the notifications bell button for more surprises. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you like as well. Let me know your thoughts on this. Just let me know. Be sure to check out my rock song history video on my channel if you're new to the channel as well also. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. So take care. Goodbye for now. Keep it metal for this video on metal song history.